I wanted to see if I could give some of our old brood comb a second life instead of throwing it away, and this was my first attempt at turning it into something useful. First, I crumbled up the old brood comb and put it into a crock pot, covered it with water, and let it slowly heat on low for several hours. Once the wax had melted, I strained everything to separate the wax and all those old cocoons and debris. After it cooled, the wax separated into a thin brown layer that I could lift off and clean up. The leftover material looked almost like clumps of dirt, but even that didn't have to go to waste. The remaining comb, cocoons, and debris can go into the compost pile where it can break down and return to the soil. Then came the fun part. I gathered pine cones, pieces of pine bark, leaves, pine cone seeds, and my little firecrackers, pine cone stems with a few seeds left at the top. I arranged everything in a plastic egg carton and poured my rendered beeswax over it all. I'll admit, the old broodcomb wax had an old-hive smell to it. Definitely not the sweet smell of fresh cappings wax. But once everything cooled, I wrapped each one in burlap and tied it with burlap string. And honestly, I love how they turned out. It's pretty amazing to look at what started as old, dark broodcomb and see it become something completely new. Nothing from the hive has to go to waste. Now for the real test. Was it worth it?